Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. For this week's replay in RAGL, as is customary, this time around we are going to be casting someone who has not enjoyed the spotlight for all that long yet. But he has been claiming some names. Bete has been taking names and taking points off of well-established and acclaimed players. So that is going to be a good one. And he's fighting here against Inno, who himself has had a good track record despite him being a newcomer to RAGL. So I'm really looking forward to this matchup. Both of these players definitely strong in their own regard, despite me not really having covered them all that much, at least for now. That's about to change. Right, so Inno is going for the Brits, and we've got Bete as the Russians. Okay, the Russians are primed with their Tesla tech. Presumably, that won't factor in because it's RAGL. And the games are usually decided around the 13 to 14 minute mark. So let's see where this one is going to be landing. What the dice are going to be rolling. Okay, first scuffle is going to be taken here by Inno. His infantry goose-stepping forward, but goose-stepping into an ambush for now. So there is going to be the rebound. And with that, oh my goodness, Inno is feeding a lot of rifles in here. Okay, yep, that is Bete still pushing forward. And he's going to be cleaning up shop. I don't know why Inno is hell-bent on sending his rifles in. He has been losing so much. Okay, reverse ambush. Rifles are reasonably low. And that is going to be the rebound. Oh my lord, what a bloody early game. So, yeah, that just happened. Okay, and he's pushing forward. Jeez Louise. That is Inno once again on the march. I think this is prime light vehicle timing now. And honestly, with how this early game has been going, I think the Soviets are for the first time and forever going to be at an advantage in the early game with regards to the light vehicles, because their secondary light vehicle is not a light vehicle at all. It's the APC, and it is heavily armored, and it is going to be able to withstand a lot of fire. And with that low of a rifle count, you definitely do not want to go for rockets, because if you only have rockets and basically no rifles, then you are just snack food for an early push. So, I think that leaves the Soviets in a good spot to go for an APC early on. He's going for a flak truck though. And I dislike that for one reason and one reason only. We're hearing it already in the background. Medics. They are going to be able to sustain and out-heal all the DPS coming out of the flak truck. Whereas the APC just goes in with a machine gun and with the crushes and crushes your hopes and dreams. I would really have liked for Bete to opt for a light vehicle, for an APC. Inno going for the Ranger, but only after his second Harvester. So he's going to be a bit delayed with regards to his pushing power. And, Harvester doesn't provide much pushing power to begin with. But it provides a lot of mobility, utility, and just scouting as well. So, good choice. Inno has basic... Wow, he's going aggressive. Going on a light vehicle hunt. And it's factoring into play here that the infantry were out of position. And that the Ranger was delayed. Oh my goodness, is he going to find it? Oh, so close. He's trying to sniff it out. So the turret bug, I think, still exists. Had he been primed on taking the right click on the Ranger, then he would have retained a vehicle lock or a weapon lock. And the gun of the flak truck would then always have pointed the way towards the enemy, which is super, super annoying and can be really, really nice if you're not on the receiving end. Okay, he can be shaving off a couple of rifles here. Oh, that's a bit deep. My friend, what are you doing? What is the flak truck doing here? Oof, at that stage he's going to lose to the Ranger. Yikes, that was a terrible one. Still, doesn't die, crucially. And what about the Derrick count? It's looking very good for Inno for now, because he's got the Ranger, he's got the mobility. Bete's got his first base set up relatively aggressively. He's going to be met with a push. There's a light tank in the mix, there's a medium tank already out, and lots of rockets for Inno. not that much in terms of defense. The first heavy is coming out for Bete. I think the army count should be relatively even. It's, yeah, Inno is ahead by a little bit, not by that much. Bete is ahead in the kill count, and he's also got a really good macro timing. So the timing refinery, the retimery has been planted, and he's marching on forward, but there is a push brewing from Inno. It's going to be spotted for now. I think Bete must scramble. Okay. No. Inno decides to go for the flank instead. And this has not yet been revealed, by the way. So, Bete definitely on a covert ops here. Covert operations. And he's moving out with the original MCV as well. That is going to be real spicy. Light tank can chase away the flak truck at least. This MCV is completely unprotected. The thing is, Inno doesn't want to give away his army. He knows that the positioning has been revealed, and thus Bete can play defensively. What about the right-hand flank? There is basically nothing here just yet, and the army has been drawn out of position. Inno is trying to find something. He's gonna catch a harvester in transit, which is not that bad. As well as a rocket, I guess. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of damage onto the harvester, but nothing game-changing yet. There is also an engineer. Okay, so that's a lot of pressure. Ah, he's finding the base. He's got the turret for tanking, so I think that should be relatively easy for Inno to clear out if he's got good micro, which so far... no, the micro isn't good at all here. That is the rocket soldiers tanking shots from the enemy rocket soldiers. And the ranger is not doing its due diligence at sniping the rockets yet. Okay, has now been able to do its thing. Inno kind of on... Okay, winning on all fronts somehow. That is going to be a dead Conyard, and he's got the army in the main base. They're completely idle, they're not doing anything for now. Snipe the service depot, please! Okay, he just attack moved. That was not the smartest move at all. Man, this army is going to be traded off. But he's winning the base wars. What about this? Yep, this is going to be a dead expansion. Oh my goodness, he built an aggressive forward radar dome. I don't know about that one, Chief. So much to talk about right now. Flak truck still providing some line of sight. Bete's army, honestly... Oh, rockets wasting their shots. Bete's army, honestly, not the most sizable. Okay, there we go. Pillbox taking care of the power plants for now. This is still a very defensive position here. Not as soon as the rifle infantry are cleared out. No longer is this going to be a defensible position. With that out of the way, this base has been thoroughly cleaned up. Bete has been taken to the cleaners. In he comes with another push. But this is now a well defended base. Yep, there we go. Man, I was about to tell some stories, but right now, no time for storytelling. This one is still alive, by the way, this base. This expansion. Artillery coming out as well, so the tier 2 is starting to kick in. I think if you get some good shots into the block... Oh, there's the helipad as well. Yep, that is going to be a lot of pressure applied by the artilleries. Right in the kill zone we go. And that is going to be Bete's army just being cleaned up. Bete taken to the cleaners. This oil derrick for Inno also still alive. Here comes the auxiliary army from Bete. The destroyed tab is looking fairly even. What about the econ though? Yeah, Bete is far behind. That just makes sense. Smart move from Inno, recognizing this position is not to be held at the time present. -2 harvesters here. So Bete really struggling for cash. Not for cash itself, you know. Strictly speaking, he's got 13k float. But he is struggling for real estate to create more cash from. Because he's got 5 harvesters and he doesn't have that many mining bases anymore. And it's looking very good for Inno for the time being. Who has been playing this extremely well, except that one blunder. Wow, the kill tab is so even. Except that one blunder where I sent the army in and could have sniped the service depot and just had him on attack move. And as we all know, attack move does not kill buildings anymore. That got changed because of the base push. Base pushing was so annoying. Basically, you could tank with power plants and racks for days and just have your infantry sitting behind it. And base pushing was so overpowered back then. So some people have suggested advice on how to. I'm hearing tanks fire. There must be a flank somewhere. Okay, oh, it's just a heavy tank from Bete trying to find its way in. Oh, nice patching up as well. Good micro. Oh, that is a massive push. 5 heavies. My lord. 3 artilleries. Not going to be able to stem the tide for now. Good flank. Oh my goodness. The first 2 helicopters really taking a number out of this infantry blob. This is honestly maybe enough to hold. All he needs is some good shots into the infantry. I think that's going to be enough for Inno. Yep, he's pushing Bete back already. Without that many losses. Beautiful play. Yeah, Inno playing it very well on the defense. And it's got +1 base now. It's looking very much up for him. Okay. So yeah, a couple things I wanted to talk about, but really this game has been a little bit too hectic for me to do all of that. Inno is going for the tech center as well. Oh, that's juicy. So we're gonna have our tier 3, we're gonna have our Tanya very soon. Yep, there she's coming online. Maybe 1 or 2 longbows would be in order just to snipe some harvesters completely for free. Would be absolute freebies. The army from Bete is large, but they are just relegated to defensive duty. This one medium is maybe even gonna get a harvester. Oh yeah. Bete being oblivious here. Yikes. What about this econ? Bete on 4 harvesters. Man, this guy's been dismantled this game. 3 helicopters waiting. I think Inno's just unsure as to whether there's another army, but there is none. There's just nothing. Double war factory for Bete. He's trying to outsteal them. MCV on its way out. Oh my goodness, friendly fire! Jeez Louise, and the helicopter's just going for the snipe. Beautiful. Man, the friendly fire though. You should get demoted. This guy should have rank -2 now. This shot just killed 4 medics. That was just, not the prettiest sight to behold. But, at the end of the day, it's looking very good for Inno. Who has got him, he's got him circumnavigated here. I was about to say circumcised. It's not the right word, yeah. GG. There was no way coming back from this one because all the expansion slots were locked down and there was a tech advantage as well. This was just Inno's game. Inno playing it extremely well. He also out-earned him, he out-macroed him because he just pushed him out of all the bases. Yeah, that's it for game 1. We're gonna be right back in game number 2. See you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And game number 2, off we go. We are on Malevolence, and I just wanted to provide a little follow-up on the cheating scandal that I'd been talking about a couple casts ago. So as for those who've missed it, during the basically SATs, the Austrian SATs, I caught one of my students cheating, you know, by having a service provided to them where they have basically a bug in their ear, and it connects them directly to a person on the other end who's taking, I think like 70-80 euros per hour to just basically write their exam for them. And it's almost undetectable because it's such a small, it's right in his ear. Like, you can't check their ears. You can check the sleeves of students, you can check their notes and everything, but you can't check their ears. And so this was super technically advanced. And we now had been looking into finding solutions to basically shut down Bluetooth. And we found out that Bluetooth, like Bluetooth interrupters do exist, but here's the catch: they are illegal. And we're a school, so we don't have that much leeway in terms of illegal stuff. that we can do. So yeah, we were contemplating just going for an illegal Bluetooth interrupter. And at the end of the day, we're like, no, we just have to make sure that basically our students aren't cheating, and we have to basically just double the observations personnel. So we went for the non-fancy solution, but I would have really liked a Bluetooth interrupter. Oh man. Basically, you have to play Counter Spy. Oh, that is a War Factory first from Inno. Okay, he's going for an early Ranger. Yeah, first game was fantastic. Let's see, can you repeat this in game number 2 with an early Ranger off a... I don't know. There are so many rifles. Oh, we can get the engine snipe. Easy. And Bete once more. Just taking the brunt. Oh, and the rockets to boot. What a timing window. He is chasing for them. He's hunting for them. He knows that there must be somewhere around here. Yep. Oh my goodness. Inno with the Ranger rush. Completely catching him off guard. That Ranger has cost, I think it's 1,300? Yeah, 1,300 credits. Fantastic. 16, make it 1,600. What a fantastic early game for Inno. Going in with a Ranger, finding all kinds of advantages. Is he gonna block the refinery pad to boot? Man, this Ranger has paid off big dividends. He's now on 4 harvesters. And he's got an army out. I spoke too soon. He doesn't have an army out. But he's got complete map control. He's got the Ranger, which has veterancy already. And yeah, Soviet Beta is just spamming them rifles. Oh my gosh, he could block this. There is no defense lined up. Blocking the mining would be so disruptive. At the end of the day though, nothing too crazy anymore. And the economy, despite everything, is fairly even. But there is a massive timing advantage now for Inno, who's gotten his service depot out. He's got a mechanic. Okay. That strikes me as a curious choice. So at the end of the day, they're now even, except there is a massive, massive timing advantage for Inno. Double War Factory. Oh my gosh, this is an insane and crazy early game. I'm all for it. Look at the army discrepancy. Oh, he's doing it! He is doing it. Bete's econ is stalling so hard, and I'm not sure if he's noticing. I don't think he's noticing. Yeah, I noticed it just now. GG! My lord, Bete. Before the first fight even breaks out, Bete throws in the towel. This was insane from start to finish. So that is a 2-0 for Inno. First game being fought very hard. And second game, absolutely insane play with the Ranger Rush. Gets so much value out of it. That was beautiful. It was a bit of a short one, but it was highly enjoyable. So, with that out of the way, more stories to come next week. I will be in Vienna for a week, because it's the holiday season right now, and I have to take care of something. But for you, it's just going to be a regularly scheduled cast, as per usual. So, thank you for watching. That was amazing. See you next time. 5 Aces, out.
Battle control terminated.